All right. So we are going to start. I don't know if you noticed, I have my blanket there. So it means we're going to start from lying down. So just, and also have your block and your strap today. We're going to work on holding, stretching, breathing, taking the time to notice our joints, taking the time to feel our muscles stretching, taking the time to feel our body finding space. So, as always, I recommend when you lie down, you keep your knees bent so that releases any lower back tightness or tension you might be holding there, especially if you just woke up and you just start moving around the house. So have your arms in T position with the palms facing up. Adjust the upper spine. In other words, make sure your shoulder blades are flat and open and guide the chin towards your chest. So your chin is not pointing up to the sky and over flexing the cervical spine. We want to stretch those muscles connecting with the base of the skull. So just draw the chin into the chest. Close your eyes. Allow your shoulders to drop down the front, releasing any tightness on the chest. Feel the breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Direct your attention down to your abdomen below your navel and do your best to feel the breath. Do your best to move the inhales and exhales down to the belly. And as you inhale, notice how the belly balloons out. And as you exhale, how the belly sinks down to the spine. Just breathe through your abdomen. It's called the yogic breathing. It calms your nervous system down. And begin to lengthen that breath to slow down the inhales and the exhales in a way that it feels relaxed, open, soft, yet is even the breathing. Inhaling and exhaling is relaxed and soft, as I say. A few more rounds, ballooning out the belly, exhaling, sinking the belly in. Couple more round of breath here. And then slowly begin to rock your head from side to side. Gently rock your neck, your head. The head comes back through center. Now flex both elbows. Place the hands to the back of your skull. Interlace the fingers. Guide the elbows up to the ceiling. And then with the next inhale, lift the head off the mat and just release there. Stretch the muscles connecting with the base of your skull. Gently lower the head back down to the mat. Bring the arms in T position and then guide the left ear to your left shoulder. So it's a lateral stretch on the right side. Imagine you're trying to touch your left shoulder with your left ear. And the head returns back to center. Now, guide the right ear to your right shoulder, stretching the left side of your neck. And return slowly the head back through center. And again, rock your head from side to side, gently moving the cervical spine. And back through center. Now, please bring the arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers, turn the palms towards the ceiling, and then bring the arms overhead, flex the elbows, relax the front of the chest, straighten the arms and bring the hands up to the sky. And again, behind you, overhead, relax your elbows, straighten the elbows, bring the palms up to the sky. And guiding the arms behind you, flex the elbows slightly, straighten and reach. And now you imagine you're trying to touch the ceiling with your palms. So we're going to move the back of the shoulders away from the mat and then soften the elbows, relax the shoulders back down towards the mat. Straighten the elbows and guide the back of the shoulders away. And then flex the elbows, release the back of the shoulders back down. One more time, straighten and touch the ceiling. Move the shoulders away, flex the elbows, release the hands, bring the palms up and up into position, relax and breathe. Rock your head again from side to side. Head back through center. Now, keep the arms out to the side and then try to pick up the shoulder blades up, lifting the upper spine, the middle back off the mat, and then release it down towards the floor. And then guide with the chest and the rib cage to the sky, lift the upper spine, middle spine, and then release it down. One more time. Lift the shoulder blades up and the middle back and lift the chest up, arching the upper spine, and then all the way down. Rock your head from side to side. Bring the head back through center. Bring the arms down by your side. Let's work on tilting the pelvis, rocking the lower back and the sacrum. Like inhale, lift, bring the pelvis into the navel. And then rock the pelvis forward, arch the lower back. Flatten lower back and lift the pelvis into the navel. Rocking the pelvis forward, arch lower back. Flatten lower back, pelvis into the navel. And rocking the pelvis forward, arch lower back. Pick up the feet off the mat. Hug your thighs into your chest. Stretch, stretch, stretch that lower back. Take a moment, rock your head from side to side. Head back through center, hands to your knees, guide the thighs away from your chest. Keep the big toes touching of your feet, and then open the knees out. And exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Just slowly keep opening and closing, mobilizing the hip joints. And then slowly lower the feet down towards the floor. Bring the arms up and overhead. Relax shoulders and elbows. Flex the elbows slightly and lift the pelvis into gentle bridge. Don't come all the way up. Just halfway up and then release it down. Inhale, pelvis, lower back up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Bring the feet off the mat, hug yourself again, stretch, and then lower the right foot down. Grab your strap. Place the strap on the ball of your left foot. We're going to work on the left leg first. Just straighten your left knee, your left leg, and grab the strap to the end of your straps as you leave the forearms, elbows down. From here, flex the knee, lower the heel. Inhale, straighten. Flexing down and straighten. Flex and lower. Straighten. Flexing down. Straighten. Flexing down, straighten, and hold it there. So breathe through the back line of your left leg. We are trying to stretch hamstring, the back of the knee, calf muscles, and Achilles tendon. Keep guiding the chin into your chest. Close your eyes. Concentrate in that nice, full, relaxing breathing. Grab now both straps with your right hand and guide the left leg over the hip and the pelvis. It's not a twist, so you keep your left hip down. It's just the leg that goes to the side to IT band stretch the left side. Close your eyes, keep breathing. Gently return the left leg back to neutral position. Now grab both straps with your left hand. When you open your left leg out, just make sure you are placing the forearm, the elbow down for support. And it's not necessary to super open the left leg. We are just starting, so be gentle with the stretch. Now the left leg comes back to neutral. Grab both straps with both hands and hook the right foot, the ball of the right foot on your strap. Flex your left knee, lower the left foot down. Holding from the end of the strap, we're going to flex and lower the right knee, the heel down. Inhale, straighten up to the sky. Flexing down and straighten. Flexing down. Straighten. Flex and lower. Straighten. One more. Flexing down. Straighten the right leg. Hold in position. Breathe here, long and deep, as you allow the back line of your right leg now to get stretched. Breathe. Now grab both straps with your left hand and guide the right leg over the pelvis towards the left. Keep your right hip down to the mat and breathe through the outside of your right hip now. With your next inhale, bring the right leg back to center. Grab both straps with the right hand. Keep the left hip down and then open that right leg out to the side using the forearm and the elbow of your right arm for support. Breathe through the inner thigh. Relax your pelvic floor. Nice, easy breathing here. Slowly bring the right leg up. Now bring the left foot up as well. So now both feet are on the strap. Hands in the edge of the strap. Flex both knees. Lower the heels down. Straighten legs up to the ceiling. Flex and lower and up to the ceiling. Flex and lower. Up, hold, and stretch. And release the strap from the feet Separate the legs slightly so we have room to rotate those ankles, those feet in one direction first. Going into the opposite direction. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Bend the knees, roll over to one side, and let's come to, in my case, I'm going on my left side, and let's come into Buddha pose. So we are in the Buddha pose with both knees bent. Now, grab the top of your right foot with your right hand, and then guide the right heel to your right buttock. So we're stretching the quads. We're stretching the muscles on the right knee. Try to keep the knees together or just keep guiding that right heel towards your right glutes. Nice, easy breathing. Take a nice inhale, full exhale. And then bring the knee slightly forward, grab the ankle or the leg or whatever you can to stretch it. Maybe you can grab the toes with your right hand. And we're going to stretch and open again that right, the back line of the right leg, the inner thigh, the hip. Breathe through this. And then slowly bend the knee and guide the thigh close to your chest, and then release the head down. Relax the outside of your right hip. Nice, easy breathing. Place the palm to the floor, straighten your right leg, press with the hands, and then slowly lift the chest, lift the spine, and then let's come to the opposite side. So now I'm going to my right side in Buddha pose, and we're going to bend the knees, and then with your left hand, grab the ankle, the shin, or whatever you can to grab that right heel close to your buttock to stretch the quad on your left leg. Hold and breathe. Couple more breath. Guide the knees slightly forward to grab the toes, the ankle. We're going to stretch now the left leg, guiding the foot towards the head as you breathe through the back line of your left leg. Flex the left knee, guide the left thigh close to your chest, and then relax your head down towards the floor. Release the outside of your left hip. Straighten the legs, palms toward the mat. Gently press, lift the torso, and let's have your blanket to sit comfortably in the edge of your blanket. Remember to sit and any way that feels correct for you, any way that feels safe for you. If you have to have the legs in front of you, please do so. And bring the shoulders up to the ears and slowly release the palms down toward your thighs. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, chin to the heart. Inhale, chin up and down to the chest. Chin up and down, up and down, and then rotate the head in one direction with the chin, drawing a circle, gentle moving that neck, the head. And going into the opposite direction. And slowly back to neutral position. Now bring the arms into T and the hands behind you. Interlace first left finger, straighten the elbows and guide the palms towards the sacrum. Take a nice inhale, move the arms away. Exhale, relax the elbows, lower the hands to your sacrum. Straighten the arms and move the arms away. Open the chest. flex and release. This is good if you're spending too much seated, and opening helps to stretch the front of the shoulders and the chest. And if you're sitting too much in the computer, this is a good one. And stretching and opening, and slowly release. Release the arms to the side, and then flex the wrist, fingers up, flex the wrist, fingers down. Soften the shoulders and elbows as you move your wrist, your hands. Then make a fist and rotate the wrist and the fist in one direction and to the opposite direction. Keep those shoulders soft, and then bring the arms palm facing forward. Bring the hands and the arms to the front. Right arm goes under, flex the elbows, palms to touch. Bring the elbows high as your shoulders, and then we're going to guide the elbows towards the right to actively stretching the back of your left shoulder. Breathe through this. This is eagle pose, a little modification here to go deeper into that stretch. And you can even feel, because I can feel it, so I hope you can, the stretch on the left side on your shoulder blade. Breathe through that. Take a nice inhale, return both elbows back through center, and do the crossing of the arms, open the chest, and then bring the hands, arms forward, left arm goes under your right arm, flex the elbows, guide the elbows high as your shoulders, and then as you exhale, the elbows are going to your left. So breathe here. Now feel the stretch on the outside of your right shoulder and the back, going all the way to the shoulder blades. And return back through center and do the crossing of the arms. Bring the arms out to the side, release the hands down towards the floor, rotating shoulders up to the ears, back and down. 4, up to the ears, back and down. 1 more, up to the ears, back and down. Rotating opposite direction, forward, down and back. 4, down and back. 1 more, forward, down and back. Hands to the heart, take a moment. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Now please flex the fingers, interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, round the spine, pull the belly in, chin into your chest, and work on opening those shoulder blades, stretching those intercostal muscles on the back of your rib cage, stretching the muscles on the spine from the upper spine down to the lower back. Take a nice inhale, release, bring the arms to the side, lower the right hand down, and let's bring down overhead and then flex the elbows to release the spine to the right. When you're here, make sure your left hip is down and you are moving that left elbow back. Find that more opening now on the left side of the torso. Make sure your shoulder, your elbow, and your left hand, everything is soft. Keep the breath flowing. Long, deep, and steady. Take a nice inhale. Lower your left hand down towards the mat. Rotate the chest over to your right thigh. And let's slowly release the chest over to your right knee. Flex the elbows, chin to your chest. Make sure your left hip stays down, please. It's a stretch on the left side of the torso, in the back. Easy breathing. Inhale, press the palms to lift the torso, the spine back to neutral position. Return. Inhale, right arm goes up and overhead. Flex both elbows, relax, and then move the spine to the left as you press to the right hip. Here, guide the right elbow a little bit more back. Breathe. Take a nice inhale. Rotate the chest over to your left side. Lower your right hand down. Flex elbows. Relax your chin to your chest. And now work on stretching on the back and the right side of your torso. Stretching those muscles on the rib cage, the muscles surrounding the right side of the spine. Nice inhales. Full deep exhales. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, return back to neutral position. Both shoulders back, up, forward and down. Up to the ears, forward and down. Back, up to the ears, forward and down. Hands to the heart center. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Now, please bring the hands behind you. Let's undo the crossing of the legs. Have your feet wider as your hips, and let's move those legs and hips and windshield wiper movement. Just release here. Back through center, bring the sole of the feet together. Have your heels some distance between your pelvis and heels, and then holding from the feet, knees out, shoulders back and down. Use your breath, chin down to the chest. Close your eyes or lower the gaze towards the floor as you relax your inner thighs, as you soften the pelvic floor. We're going to work here in a little balanced pose from seated position. So your peace fingers, grab your big toes and wrap them with your peace fingers, and then straighten the elbows, lean slightly back and lift the feet, the feet off the mat. Engage the core. Don't round the spine. Don't bring the shoulders up to your ear. Shoulders back and down. Keep breathing. You can stay here with the sole of the feet together. If you want to challenge yourself, you can bring the legs out and up. So you are balancing on your sits bones here. Whatever you are, please don't hold the breath. Stretching and balancing at the same time. Now, if you have your feet up and your legs straight, bend the knees, bring the sole of the feet together. Everybody, fall forward. Relax your elbows and guide the crown of the head towards the feet. So feel the stretch on the entire back line of your spine, all the way down to the back of your hips and glutes. Nice breathing. Gently lift the head, lift the chest, and guide the thighs and the knees together. Let's drop the legs to one side. Time to find our way to kneeling position. Have your blanket there to protect your knees always. And your knees are going to be right below, your hips, and your wrists are going to be right below your shoulders. Take a moment here. We're going to work from neutral position into cat-cow to mobilize the spine. Inhale, belly goes down, arch the spine, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into chest, into cat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart, look forward. Chin in, belly in, round the spine like an angry cat. Inhale, arch, open the heart. Exhale, round into the cat. 3 more rounds at your own rhythm, please, linking the breath with the movement. One last. And then move the hips down to the heels as you release forearms, elbows, and then bring the head to the mat, to your hands or to your block if you cannot touch the mat with your forehead. Breathe. Lift the head, bring the hands forward. Let's return back to tabletop position. Activate the core. The belly comes to the spine. You extend the left leg back with the toes tucked. Press through the heel. Let's stretch calf muscles, Achilles tendon here, and the ball of your left foot. Breathe. Now pick up the left foot up. Flex the left knee and step forward with your left foot. First, make sure your left knee is over to your left ankle, and then the right knee goes a little bit more down and back. You want to have that opening in the right hip flexor. Hands to your left side, elbows by your rib cage, and you open and guide the spine slightly back to arch the upper spine, the middle back. So at the same time, we're opening the front of the body, the chest, the rib cage, the abdomen, and the right hip flexor. But at the same time, we're activating those back muscles to keep the spine arched on backwards. So it's a back bend. Use your breath as you are keep opening that iliopsoas, those muscles that are deep and thick and very deep into the body. Now, from here, lower both hands down towards the floor, tuck the toes under, pick up the right knee off the floor, and straighten your left leg as you press through the right heel. Draw the chin into your chest, and this is an intense stretch. Hamstrings, back line of the body. Keep pressing through the right heel. Release the right knee down. And then from here, open and twist to the left, hold in your twist. Look up to your left hand. Keep moving the pelvis to the front. Your gaze is up to your left thumb, so there's a little rotation of your neck. Take a nice inhale. Lower your left hand down. Bring the left knee to meet your right knee. Let's all move to Balasana. Soft shoulders, soft elbows. Take a moment to breathe here into this gentle and safe stretch. Moving now to tabletop. Extend the right leg back, tuck the toes under. Let's stretch the calf muscle on the right leg. Achilles tendon, the arch of your right foot, the ball of your right foot. Pick up the right foot, flex the right knee, stepping forward the right foot, 90-degree angle. Right knee over to your left ankle, right ankle, then the left knee goes slightly back. Hands to your right thigh to move the chest, the torso up and back. And the pelvis and the hips are moving forward. The goal here is iliopsoas stretch or hip flexor opening there. Keep the elbows by your rib cage and keep arching the spine. As you are opening the front, you are back bending, working in those back muscles to keep strong and flexible at the same time. Use your breath. Open and breathe in this opening, stretching pose. And then slowly, both hands down towards the floor, tuck the toes under, pick up the left knee of the mat, straighten your leg, move the hips back and draw the chin into your chest. Keep pressing down through your left heel. Flex both knees, lower the left knee down. Place your left hand down by your right foot, twist to the right, holding the twist. Keep dropping the hips towards the floor, gaze to your right thumb. Breathe here, don't hold the breath, please, please, please. Take a nice inhale. Lower the right hand down towards the floor. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee. Let's all move to child's pose. Relax your neck, your head, your shoulder, your spine. Take a moment. And lift the head, lift the chest, and take the blanket off your mat, please. So from here, drop the legs to one side, swing the legs to the front. Let's find our way to the front of the mat and place the blanket now into the opposite side, because when we go down, we want the neck and the head protected, okay? So with the feet wide as your hips, knees pointing up, arms forward, round the spine, draw the chin in, draw the belly in, one verb at a time. We're going to find our way slowly towards the floor. When we get there, with the knees bent, arms in T position, rock your head gently from side to side. And slowly lower the hands down towards the floor. Perhaps you're touching your heels with your fingertips and your chin is going into the chest. Slowly pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back into bridge. Exhale, release the bridge down. We're going to go up and down with the breath. Inhale, lift as high as you can. And slowly with exhale, we'll release it down towards the floor. 4 more rounds slowly at your own rhythm, working with your breath. The more control you have over the breath, the more control your movement will become. Body and breathing awareness. And when you're close to your last round, grab your block. And then when you get there, you can place the block on level 1 or level 2. And we're going to hold in bridge pose with the arms in T position, palms facing up. So we have the knees bent. We have the heels under the knees and the feet wide as your hips. Here, the work is to relax the belly, to soften the glutes, especially to release your pelvic floor. Soft thighs, just breathe. The chest and the hearts are open. Now, I invite you, if you are in level 2 like I am now, we're going to, everybody brings the legs up. But if you're on level 2, do it one leg at a time. So this is a gentle inversion. Have your feet up to the ceiling. So just be careful if you are in level 2, where you positionate that block so you feel strong and stable and balanced here. And relax your feet. Relax your legs. You can flex and point the feet if you like. You can rotate the ankles again in both directions. And then relax again the feet, the legs, the chest. Take a moment here. And then from here, flex both knees and lower one foot at a time. Safely down, pick up the pelvis, take your block from underneath you and gently release the spine down towards the floor. Let's work through Apanasana to counterbalance the back bend. Hands to your knees, soft feet, flex the elbow, thighs into the chest, stretch your lower back. Inhale, guide the thighs away. And flex into the chest and away. Just a few more rounds here. Now guide the thighs away, keep the legs and feet together, and we're going to make circles to give a massage in your lower back. So draw the circles with both knees together in one direction first. And going into the opposite direction. And back through center, lower the feet down towards the floor. Pick up the pelvis slightly to align your spine and then lower it down towards the mat. Second IT band stretch of the day. Place the left foot on top of your right thigh. Options here, holding from the hamstring, holding from the shin, or straightening the right leg up to the sky to hold from the back of the calf muscle if you want to go deeper into this IT band stretch. Close your eyes, concentrate back on the breath. Deep and long, full and steady. Up and run a breath here. Release the right leg all the way down towards the floor. Place the left foot above your right knee, and then with your right hand outside of your left knee with the arm in T position, left arm in T, we're going to twist to the right, guiding the left knee to the right. You don't have to go too deep, but this is another twist that helps to stretch the IT band. Gently return the twist back through center. Half happy baby. Grab the outside of your left foot or the ankle and guide the left side outside of the rib cage to work on the half happy baby. We keep the right leg straight so this stretch feels a little bit different and deeper. Breathe through your half happy baby. And release the left foot down. Now it's time to place the right foot on top of your left thigh. Again, options, holding from the hamstring, the shin, or straightening the left leg up to the sky. Chin slightly tucked in, hold in position, and breathe through the IT band stretch on the right side now. And flex the left knee and release it down. And then straighten your left leg all the way down towards the floor. Right foot goes above your left knee with the left hand outside of your right knee and right arm in T. Take a nice inhalation, and then as you exhale, the right knee goes to the left. Hold in the twist as you breathe. Slowly and do the twist. Keep your left leg straight. Half happy baby, holding the outside of your right foot. Keep both hips down to the mat and flat and even as you work on your breath. Opening, stretching hamstrings, pelvic floor, inner thigh on the right side. Now pick up the left leg up, flex the left knee, pull, upbeat baby. Release the feet, straighten the legs, keep the legs wide open and rotate the ankles in one direction, into the opposite direction. Flex both knees, lower the feet down wide as your mat. Arms in T position, gently rocking into windshield wiper movement with the head rotating in the opposite direction where the legs are going. Move slowly here. Return legs and neck back through center. Keep them wide and then guide the thighs and the knees together. Place both hands down to your abdomen, belly breathing. Now walk those feet under the knees and open the knees wide as you bring the sole of the feet together. Keep the hands down to your abdomen. Keep breathing down the belly. Now bring the arms overhead. Straighten both legs, pointing the toes to both corners of the mat. Pointed toes, reach, reach, reach. Create a space. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Release the arms down somewhere in between shoulders and hips. Palm facing up. Adjust your shoulder blades. Relax your glutes. Turn the feet out. Take another inhale. Side out. Ha. One more. Ha. Welcome now to your final asana, your final pose. This is Shavasana, corpse pose. This is one we let go. This is one where we receive the benefits of the practice. So make sure that you are comfortable. If you need to cover yourself with a blanket, please do so. And here we are. Eyes are closed. Let's just take a moment here to find an absolute and complete relaxation of the body. Just follow the sound of my voice. Bring the attention to your sole of the feet, ball arches, heels, toes, top of the feet, ankles, shins, calf muscles, and knees, the front and the back. And from the top of both knees, allow the lower part of your legs, front and back, down to the sole of the feet to soften and to relax. Attention goes now to the quads and hamstrings, to the glutes, to the pelvis, to the hips, front and back. From the top of your hips down to the sole of the feet. The entire length of your legs, front and back, now are slowly releasing towards the mat. Now the attention goes down to your sacrum, lumbar spine, middle back, thoracic spine. The attention goes to the muscles connecting with the spine and the muscles in between the rib cage on the back of your rib cage. Now the attention goes to your abdomen. You try to soften down to the base of the spine. You are directing the organs and the torso to soften and to relax. So the muscles on the front of your rib cage and the muscles of your chest, and from the collarbones, front and back of the torso, front and back of the hips, front and back of the legs, down to the sole of the feet. Your body gently is melting down inch by inch towards the floor. The attention goes now down to the shoulders, the front and the back. Biceps and triceps in the upper arms, elbows, front and back of your forearms, front and back of your wrist, palms, top of the hands, and all your fingers. And from the top of the shoulders, front and back of your entire body, down to the sole of the feet. Release and relax. Please soften your neck, your throat. Relax the base of the skull. Soften your jaw, your chin. Relax your cheekbones, lips, upper lips, allowing the tongue to rest down to the base of the mouth. Relax your teeth. Soften your temples and ears. Allow your eyeballs to relax down to your eye sockets. Relax your eyelids. Soften your eyebrows, your third eye. Release your forehead, and lastly, relax the top of your head. Now from the top of the head down to the sole of the feet, your entire body is releasing, relaxing, and coming into this deep and full rest. Slowly, please, begin to deepen your breath. Bring some movement back to the body as you rock your head, you wiggle toes and fingers, you move your head gently. Bring their arms overhead as pointing the toes. Nice long inhalation to find more room in between each vertebra. Grow taller. Inhale and exhale. Bend both knees. Hug yourself. Tight, tight, tight. Gently roll over to one side. And without rushing, please, when you are coming to join me, seated position, the head comes last. Move slowly, please. Sitting with the spine upright, guiding the chin slightly into the chest and down, eyes closed. And feeling the body here, taking the moment to experience the muscles, the joints, ligaments, tendons, spine, the skin. Take the moment to experience how the body feels after this almost hour of holding, breathing, stretching. Now please take the moment to direct your attention to your mind. And just notice that the mind feels chatty, out of control, going over all over the place, or that the mind feels at ease, peaceful, and relaxed. And if this is the situation of the mind, feeling relaxed and at ease, let's work together to try to keep this feeling a little longer after this practice is over. Just be aware. And guiding the hands to the center of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now we're asking together for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. Peace we all need within ourselves, in our hearts, in our minds, in our spirits. The peace we all need as we interact with other human beings. And sending peace out for our natural world that is much needed all over the world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you.